I'm a firm believer of the fact that every parent has a right to bring up their child as they see fit. I am not one of those people who sits and is like, oh my God, how could you talk like this to your child? How would you do like this to your child? I might give you a side eye, but I don't really, I'm just like, everybody has the right to raise their kids the way they want. It is not my business. So I'll be minding my business when I see people doing things that I'm looking like, no, this does not make a lot of sense to me, guys. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my unpopular opinion about parenting, what I do as a parent that a lot of people sometimes look at me and they're like, oh Kenna, I don't agree with you, that is not how it's supposed to be done and all that. But guess what, they're my kids. I can do whatever I want to do with them. Report me to the police if you want. So if you like to see my unpopular parenting style, just keep watching. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kenna, so let's go straight into the video. Okay, like I said in the intro, today I am going to be talking to you guys about those things I do as a parent that sometimes a lot of people do not understand or do not get or do not agree with me, but I do it anyway because I'm my kids' parents and I will not do anything to hurt them. So anyway guys, let's go straight into the video. Number one, my kids know the name of all their body parts, and I'm talking including their genitals. They know that there's a penis and they know that there's a vagina, but I still call it ting ting. We still call it ting ting. A lot of people always seem to feel like, oh no, you don't have to give it a nickname, you have to make the kids know that this is the name of this part of their body. While I completely agree with them, we have always called it ting ting. Even though I have now taught them what those parts are, it has a nickname, and I don't think that there's any problem with it, because a lot of people try to make it sound like, oh, you're giving it a nickname because it's a bad part, you're trying to make the kids know like it's a bad thing and all that. But no. For me, we still call it ting ting, but Monique knows this is her vagina, Kaden knows Monique has a vagina, and Monique knows Kaden has a penis. But we call it ting ting in my house. A lot of people don't get it, but that's just it. Next thing is, I don't really monitor their screen time. I let them watch TV because, guys, sometimes I get tired. I just want to rest. I let them watch TV at any time. That is when they come back from school, they rest, they do their homework. Oh, you can watch the TV. If I have something to watch, I go ahead and watch. Don't monitor their TV time. Oh, don't look at this now or this. Like, I'm not one of those parents. I let them watch. I let them entertain themselves with the TV. I'm like, see guys, sometimes I'm tired. Does it make me a bad parent? I don't care what you people say, but I know some people come now and be like, oh my God, you're such a bad parent, you're not monitoring the screen time. I'm like, oh my God, I'm tired. A good example is today. I have been working my bum up since morning. My nanny has not been here. I've done laundry, I've cooked, I've gone to the market, I've come back, gone and picked the kids from school, brought them back, they've done their homework, done all their chores, and guess what? I have put them something to be watching in the room while I come here to shoot my videos, because curbing screen time is important, but sometimes I'm just tired. So guess what? I let them watch. Another one is something that my mom and my parents never let me do when I was growing up, eating a lot of sweets and yogurts and all the little sweet snacks and all that. Guys, I give my kids those things because I feel like my kids don't even eat to begin with. My kids don't eat. So I'm like, these children, they don't even eat. They don't first of all like food. So they think that I see that they like, I will give them. Because I'm like, I'm not going to leave my kids not to eat because, oh, yogurt tattoo, you don't have to eat too much yogurt or drink too much juice or do this. Oh no, let's keep the kids healthy. Okay, I like my kids to be healthy. Definitely, I want my kids to be healthy, but it doesn't still stop me from giving them yogurt and things like that. You know, or some people be like, oh no, I'm going to make my own homemade yogurt because it's going to be healthier. Guys, I'm not that parent. I'm totally not that parent. I don't do that. I'm just like, I am already tired with all the other things I have to do. I am not about to come and start doing DIY. Let me put this and this and this, or let's try to blend this vegetable. I'm like, I just give my kids what they eat, because guys, I have a whole struggle with my kids eating. So the second I discover that my kids like this thing, I don't care. Like something like granola soup, Karen is always telling me, Kenna, each time I talk to you, I tell you I want to come for lunch, you tell me I've cooked granola soup. Excuse me, I'll be pumping my kids with granola soup because I know that this is one of those things that they like. I'll cook a lot of granola soup in my house. I cook a lot of Aero in my house. I give them yogurts because I'm just like, so I don't want you to be cranky because you don't eat, so please have some yogurts. One thing I really don't like is the sweets and all that, but you see the yogurts and the biscuits and things like that, I will be giving my kids because I'm like, please, I want you people to have something to eat. Another thing that some people kind of feel offended sometimes is I'm not one of those people who's going to force my kids to hug this auntie, hug this uncle and all that. No, if my child, a guest comes to the house and I'm like, Myra, go and hug this uncle, and Myra is like, mommy, I'm not feeling it, I'm not forcing you. I'm like, okay, Myra, it's okay. If you don't feel comfortable, don't do it. Because there's this thing that a lot of parents, especially back in the days, they will even whip you if you are refusing to go and hug that uncle that's come to visit, or that auntie. I will try to correct my kids if they don't greet somebody who comes to the house. But if it's them, you know, that come and hug me, come and do this, come and, no, a simple good afternoon is okay. I'm not one of those people who is going to force my child like, you have to greet this uncle, don't you know that this is my brother, don't you know that this is my sister, don't you? I'm not going, we're not doing that here. We don't do that here. If my child is not comfortable hugging you, please leave them alone. Don't come and start forcing them like, your mother did not teach you that in Africa. No, please, I did not teach her. See guys, in this house, this is called the naked house. In this house, we are completely comfortable moving naked with our kids there. I walk naked where Kaden is there, Myra, all my kids, my husband walks naked. Like, we move naked, they move naked, I move naked. I feel like for me, it is good to make your kids to understand that it's not a big deal. It's just nakedness. It's not like, I don't know how to explain this for you guys to understand, but for me, I feel like making your kids comfortable around nakedness is okay. Not feeling weird around nakedness. Growing up, guys, when I tell people this, a lot of people are like, oh my god, you people are weird. But that's how I grew up. Growing up, I would dress in front of my brothers, I would dress in front of my male cousins and all that. They would dress in front of me. I go and bathe, I come, I'm wiping my body, I'm doing, like, it did not mean anything to me, right? It did not mean anything to me. I just knew, oh, it's my brother, so there's no big deal. I'm not even thinking in that direction. But when I grew up, I noticed that, oh my god, a lot of people find that really strange. And I'm like, what is strange about it? The only time I stopped dressing in front of my brothers, my cousins and all that is when I got married. But all through before, I would just walk with my bum, my breast out, and it was not a big deal. I feel like it made me comfortable. I was comfortable around my brothers to know that even in this state, nothing can happen. It's true that the world is getting really different, things are happening, so people are trying to protect their kids. I show, like, I don't find any problem with it, guys. I find completely nothing wrong with me dressing in front of my son or dressing in front of my kids. I don't know, I'm trying to make them to understand that nakedness is not a bad thing. I don't encourage them to go touching each other or touching, like, no, you don't do that. I tell them, your body is your treasure, your body is your pride. You don't let people touch you. You don't let people touch you anyhow. Even me, I tell them, even me, don't let me touch you anyhow. I can touch you when I'm bathing you, when I'm rubbing you and all that. We can hug and all that. So for me, that's how I see it. I don't understand when people are always covering up. Like, it's so not me. I'm more of the, okay, it's just nakedness, my dear people. It's just nakedness. Though I also tell them that it is not okay for you to, like, it's okay because we're at home, we are family. Like Myra always say, mommy, we are family. Yes, we are family. It's okay for you to feel comfortable in front of your family. You're comfortable and all that, but if there's a stranger, you cover up. You don't walk like that. So I've been training my kids, and that's how it goes. When you see people, when there are people in the house, you're not going to see my kids roaming up and down naked and all that. They already know. But when it comes to just us in the house, that's how we roll, and I completely love it. But the last but not the least point for me about bringing up my kids is kissing on the lips. A lot of people are like, oh my god, it's inappropriate, blah, 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 blah. For me, I completely feel comfortable kissing my kids on the lips. I kiss Mara on the lips, I kiss Kaden on the lips, I make them to understand that it's a way of us showing affection. That is something that I really did not get growing up, like affection from my mom, getting hugs and kisses from my parents. So I make my kids to understand that it's a nice way to show affection. I love you, you're my kid. If you could come from down there, what is it in your mouth that I cannot kiss? Yet obviously it's not wet kissing, but I kiss my kids on the lips all the time. I've come through a lot, I've seen a lot of posts before where people are like, it's not right to kiss your kids on the lips, but I'm not one of those people. I'll kiss my kids on the lips all the time. So yeah, guys, those are my unpopular parenting my unpopular parenting practices. What do you think about them? Do you think like, oh my god, Kenna, all these are just normal things you're doing, there's nothing abnormal about it, or you're just like, oh my god, no, these are unacceptable? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please do not forget to click on that subscribe button. If there's something else you'd like me to post, or some other mom topic you'd like me to talk about, kindly drop it in the comment section and we're definitely going to talk about it. Thank you very much for watching this one, and I am going to see you on my next one. Okay, love you guys. Bye. Mwah.